Hey guys, it's Kirsten. So the best thing about this image that was just sent to me is everything about it is absolutely perfect except for the huge boo-boo of having the balloons go outside of the backdrop. You have to do this once and you're going to look back and laugh. Rookie mistake. Because of this, you will absolutely never do this again. That's good news. That's very exciting. You have to make a boo-boo like this to be like, oh yeah, I never want to do this again. The amount of time it's going to take editing it is going to kill your dollar per hour, unless you charged, $2,000. Okay, so we're going to click on the quick select up here, quick selection tool, and we're just going to highlight see, I knew it was going to be a little bitch. Okay, I didn't mean to say that. Okay, click on the negative. All right, that might be good enough. All right, we're going to just let that be good enough. We're going to hit Control J. That puts the balloons on a different level, but different layer. Now we're going to click back on the background like this and hit Control J. Okay, you never want to work on the background layer because if you make a boo-boo, you're stuck. So we can click on the background layer here. That's the one that we're going to be painting on. I'm going to double click and just write paint, just so you know. And then these, we can just say, I spelled that wrong. I don't care. I started, because some of my images have like 15 layers, so I started labeling like this just so I can quickly go, oh yeah, this is the balloon, this is the paint, whatever. Okay, so you're going to click on the painting layer, and you're going to click on the paintbrush. We're going to start out with it at 100%. You're going to select real close to the edge. Let's hit the right bracket key to make the brush bigger. And we're going to just paint right like that. Then we're going to sample down here, paint like that. We can blend this in later. Is that where I just sampled? We'll do it again, whatever. Now I have nothing to sample over here, so I'm going to just go ahead and sample right here. We can always blend it in a little bit better in a second. So now what we can do is take the opacity at 25% or whatever, and just kind of go click, 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 click until it's a little bit more blendy. Okay. So now we are going to, let's put a layer mask here first. This is where we paint off. And let's go ahead and put a layer mask on the balloons too. Okay, so we're going to click on the layer mask on the paint layer. And we're going to get a black brush, which we already have. If you don't have black, if you have colors, hit D. That brings it to default. And then hit X, which puts the black in the foreground. Okay, white layer mask, black brush. Let's do like 50% just to start off and see what we're doing here. Okay, so that's, if I go like that, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, oops, that's not what I want. Control Z gets rid of that. I think I went on the wrong layer. Let's go to the balloons layer. I think that's what I meant to do. Get a black brush. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. So we're going to paint off the areas that are a little bit boo-boo. And we're going to just very lightly kind of go click, click, click to blend. Actually, you know what would make it easier? That. Okay, get the black brush. Now this right here was on the original picture, so we're going to just kind of leave that. I think this might have been up here too. Now you can see I accidentally deleted some of that, or I painted some of that balloon. So hit X, so white is on the top, and then paint the original balloon back in. That was my bad. hit X again. I'm just going to go click, 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 click. To blend that in. I'm going to click X because I can see where I accidentally got a little bit of that balloon. Hit X again. Okay, double click on the hand. Whoops, there we go. Brings it back. I feel like I need to come. I accidentally erased some of that balloon. Click on the X. Okay, one thing you can do is click on the balloon layer. Actually, you know what? Let's do Control J to make a copy of the balloons, just in case we screw up. I screw up. Click on Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Oh, that doesn't really go out to the edge. I was thinking that might blend in a little bit better. You know what? I don't like it. We're going to hit Cancel. And let's just delete that layer because I don't like it. Okay, however, this I think looks fine. You can go in and soften these shadows and whatever. But I'm actually going to go out a little bit so I can have a look at it. That to me looks good enough, which is my middle name, haha. You can go in and make that shadow a little bit more pronounced with the layer. Anyway, so let's just say we're done. And you flatten. The good news is that you can take the rectangular marquee tool and inside the marching ants click layer via copy. And now you can move what you fixed and drop it into your other pictures if you had to. So, ta-da! I hope that helps a little bit.